When we left off, the haunt had just begun, and now you will see here there have been some changes. All the explored rooms have been removed, shuffled into two equal piles, and the abandoned room that started the haunt is somewhere in the bottom half of the new tile stack. All of the remaining heroes, aside from the traitor, Matt, have been placed back at the entrance hall. Our hope is to make it to the abandoned room by rediscovering rooms and get all living heroes in the abandoned room to win the game. However, the traitor has disappeared somewhere into the house and now has a ghostly minotaur that is going to be hunting us. Some of the special rules, only the hero carrying the omen that started the haunt can attack the traitor, which would be Justin. You're not sure if the minotaur really exists. In fact, you can't keep it in sight. You make sanity attacks against the minotaur if it is in your line of sight. And if we defeat the minotaur, you can move it to any room within your line of sight. As you see the play, you will see that the minotaur may leave claw marks, small yellow monster tokens around the house. If we explore a room next to a claw mark and it comes up the abandoned room is shuffled back into the card list and a new one is drawn.
Alright everybody, so I'm the traitor. Here's the cool thing. It's called House of Leavings. Long ago, this house lured you in with your friends and killed you. But now it's giving you, and only you, a chance to escape. All you have to do is kill the hopeless people inside. My explorer has now become the traitor, and I am still in the game as my explorer. I put my figure in a large circular demon lord token representing a minotaur in the grand staircase. Set aside a number of small yellow monster tokens representing claw marks equal to the number of explorers. Reduce your speed to the lowest value above the skull symbol. So pretty much what I'm doing is going around with this minotaur, trying to get them in line of sight of the minotaur to where they take sanity damage until they die. I can't attack them. Physically, I can't do anything. But if they attack me with sanity, I get to defend against it with sanity. Not only that, my sanity goes up a little bit too. So, this is going to be fun.
Pulled into an alternate dimension, one with a house that's similar to the one you were just in, but arranged differently. A wild gleam appears in the eyes of your friend, who scurries upstairs and out of sight before cackling madly. Then you hear the pleading voices of ghostly entities trapped in the house, and the scratching of a very large human, maybe? There's an eerie snorting sound, like you imagine a minotaur would make, if you could imagine a minotaur. You don't want to imagine a minotaur. Alright, so because Matt is our traitor and Justin is the one that started the omen, we will begin with Angel.
This way.
To the coal chute. That will bring you to the basement landing, and you still have movement available.
This way.
The game room, opening up an event. The walls have eyes. A series of faded portraits hang on the wall. Their eyes seem to follow you. Is it just a painter's trick? No. The silent dead faces are trying to tell you something. You must attempt a sanity roll.
5 dice, please. 5.
If the arsenal is in play, which it is not currently, put your figure in the arsenal and draw an item card. If the arsenal is not yet in play, search through the room stack until you find it and place it in the house. Then shuffle that stack and put your figure in the arsenal as if you just discovered it. We do not have. We do?
You have the arsenal as this one.
Very well.
Thing is, all that allows us to shuffle.
The arsenal. Where would you like to place it? Very well. Teleport her to the arsenal. There's a dumbwaiter in here, and you will draw an item card. Also, when in this room, you draw 2 cards and choose to keep one of them. So you have the option of these 2. Very well. The rabbit's foot has been discarded. She has chosen dark dice. We had this card earlier in the game. Now there's a second set. Once per turn, you can roll 3 dice. Depending on the result, different occurrence. I'm not going to read those again, but we'll find out if it is used.
If you haven't seen part 1, we had the dark dice earlier, but I gave them to myself in some form of time through a mirror. If you haven't watched part 1, what are you doing here? Go! Watch that one. Pause this and come back. Part 1 in the link in the
Yes, as if you newly discovered the room.
No, you're going for the
1. Draw an event card.
The Lost One. A woman wearing a Civil War dress beckons to you. You fall into a trance. You must attempt a knowledge roll.
4.
Alright. You did not make it. So, roll 3 more dice.
3.
Draw room tiles until you find an upper floor room. You will then be placed in that upper room floor.
You're getting teleported all over the place.
The gallery.
Does she trigger the omen in there or no?
She would.
It is newly discovered. So, you gain an omen. Photograph. It changes as you look at it, showing different rooms in this house. Probably this house. When discovering a room, you may discard the first drawn room tile and discover the next eligible room in the room stack instead.
Okay.
That should come in handy. Does that mean I'm done teleporting around the house?
That is the end of your turn.
Eerily
She
to
is-
part 1, where she was also in the first turn of the game, transported through the house several times. This game is creepy.
It is the end of your turn, and the Minotaur is not in your line of sight, so you will take 1 mental damage. It's mental, not sanity.
Yeah, that's me.
Yep, you can take it. You can take it at
Actually-
any one.
With the skull, I can choose to take that as physical damage instead.
That is true. Anything that would do mental damage.
If you take mental damage, you can take it all as physical damage instead. That is
I will
correct.
take 1 off of my might then.
Very good. Let us see here. What I think I'm going to do. I'm going to use the spirit board. Before you move during your turn, you can look at the top tile of the room stack. If you use a spirit board after the hunt has been revealed, the trader can move any number of monsters one space closer to you.
Go ahead. Actually, I'm not going to. I don't have to.
Yeah, the little thing, whatever painted he's got.
Yep.
The only one who doesn't have a painting.
Let's see. I want to stay in line of sight. But I don't want to get too close either. I'm going to make a mental sanity attack against the Minotaur, which yep. So the Minotaur needs to make a sanity defense.
I need 6 dice.
I got a 0, so I doubt it's going to do anything.
Yeah, probably not. I got a 3.
Simply, all it does is if I win a sanity check against the Minotaur, it is forced to move it to an adjacent room still within my line of sight. So, now to move. Should I stay put or should I move? I'll stay put for now. I can't take the mental damage. Not just yet.
Fair enough.
Chad, it'll be your move.
Okay.
Would you like to make a sanity check? See if you can pull the Minotaur closer?
Sure. 5 dice.
4. Three. So the Minotaur can get moved one space closer.
He takes 1 damage. I don't know if he has a chart one. Do you have a chart?
No, it simply moves him forward. Now you can move over here and you still be in line of sight. The Minotaur is ghostly, so moving through the square should not prompt an attack. Correct? The panic room. Of course. Of course.
Also to the panic room.
Okay. We'll go nowhere else.
You must make a speed check to get out of the room. Oh, no. If you succeed, you can teleport to any room with a dumbwaiter.
Okay.
Trigger the event, Spider. A spider the size of your fist lands on your shoulder and crawls into your hair. You must attempt a speed roll to brush it away, or sanity roll to stand still.
Okay. I'm gonna try a speed roll. I need 2 more dice.
Your sanity is higher.
Yeah, about 1. Yeah, I'll do a sanity roll. 1 higher.
4. It's gone. Gain 1 in the trait you used to attempt this roll. Justin, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm going to first move here. And then I will.
The conservatory.
So that effectively blocks off everything in the lower floors, right?
Yes.
Okay.
An event. Something slimy. What's around your ankle? A bug? A tentacle? A dead hand clawing? You must attempt a speed roll. How many dice?
Ah, crap. So that means a bang
5.
or ground or a base.
You break free. Gain 1 speed.
Now I'm going to make a sanity attack against the.
You can only do it if it's in your line of sight.
Oh, it's in my last sight. Okay. Should have done it before I moved. Moved over to the thing.
Conservatory. So you will take 1 point of mental damage.
I'll take
1
it.
point or is it 1 die?
It's 1
die.
point.
Die.
1 die of mental
Yeah, I only
damage.
got one on her, so she only took
Okay.
1.
Okay.
So roll your die.
Ooh.
2.
So there's a chance of taking nothing.
There's a chance
Yeah.
of not taking anything.
Right.
No.
Okay, that puts me at 5 on my knowledge now.
With the ground floor being closed off entirely, we no longer have access to these rooms.
Are those only ground floor?
These are ground
They
only.
stay in the.
They just
tower.
keep getting
Yeah.
shuffled down to the bottom.
I just put them at the ball.
I do not know what they are. I did not look. I just shuffled them out.
All right.
And so far, the only way we got down into the basement is the chute.
Yes. Matt, it is your turn.
I'm going to move in a Minotaur. Right here. That's as far as I can possibly move.
Upper floor.
The bloody room.
Oh, you're exploring too?
That also gets him
You will gain an item card, an axe, a weapon very sharp. You roll 1 additional die, maximum of 8, when making a might attack with this weapon. I believe at this point, considering the room we need is a ground, which is now cut off, or a basement. The only way to win this, with him now being upstairs, is everyone make a mad dash to the basement and try and get it before we all go insane.
Pretty much. Because I'm about to
The
go-
dead ends with the conservatory and panic room and then the coal chute really hurt us.
They also kind of helped too.
It did cut out a lot of other tiles, however, yes.
At least my speed's increased, so I get
It's your turn.
6 movement.
Question.
Yes.
Does this count as 1 or 2?
Going upstairs counts as just 1.
So going downstairs counts as 1.
So you can step here and appear here.
So it's 1,
2,
2,
3.
4. That's as far as I can. Yes, that is as far as I can get. I will take
it probably would have been better to stay in the upper landing. Save that last movement for next turn. But, too late now. Go ahead. 1.
One. Nice speed.
Because she can transfer it to me.
Alright. My turn. At this point, down the coal chute, and I will go over this way. Need a basement. The catacombs. This route seems to be cut off. And I will gain an omen. The rope allows me to transverse any room, such as the coal chute, ballroom, gallery, chasm, collapsed room, and any room with a dumbwaiter I can move to any floor. Since I'm on the basement and that's where I want to be, I probably won't be using that very much. And that will be the end of my turn.
Not a 1.
A 1.
At least it isn't a 2.
I'll take it off my knowledge. I'm still going.
It's not dead.
Chad.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3. That'll bring me down here. And I'm over here 4.
Very well. The next basement. The menagerie. Dumbwaiter and an event. And once per game, well, menagerie was already used.
I think it's once per game per person.
Nope, once per game. If you end your turn here, put your explorer
It
take.
counts if it's a separate person. If it's a separate time, like let's say whoever revealed it, if they go back in there, they can't get it. But if another person goes in there and ends their turn there, they can in fact earn.
Put your explorer token here and gain 1 physical trait. As well as an event, a moment of hope. Something feels strangely right about this room. Something is resisting the evil of the house. Place the blessed token in this room. Each hero rolls 1 additional die on all trait rolls while in this room. Justin, it is your go out in the conservatory.
All right. I have a movement speed of 6 now, so I will go 1, 2, 3, sliding for 4, 5.
Into the furnace room. If you end your turn here, take 1 point of physical damage.
That is fine.
And you will gain an omen. The letter, scrawled in ink, or whatever. You may hand 1 of your explorer tokens to another explorer. On your turn, you may move to that explorer's room, then discard this omen, and the explorer discards your explorer token. Basically allowing you to give someone an explorer token, and then you can activate this later to teleport to that explorer.
It can be useful.
And now, it is our traitor's turn.
Jed, did I roll for you to take damage?
I don't think so.
Okay. 2.
And then for Justin, 1.
I will go back down to base stat on my knowledge.
Now, what are you doing for your turn?
I'm actually going to make this fun. I'm going to go back downstairs and do that.
Foyer? And that is the end of your turn?
I'm going to lock both the doors on my side.
Very well.
Okay.
Yeah. Can your rope be stolen?
It is an omen, not an item.
If it says it can't be stolen, then it can't be stolen. If does
It
not-
can be stolen.
Then it can be stolen.
Because the girl says it's like the fathers.
Alright. Angel, it is your turn.
Alrighty. I'll go through the game room. Up that way.
Through the game room.
Revealing this card, which, the photograph, I will discard for the next available room. The dusty hallway.
And that does not have an event or an omen or item, so you can continue on going if you still have movement.
I do.
So
That's 2. The next available card is the junk room. Put it to the...
This photograph does not say once per turn.
you can.
It's whenever you reveal a room.
So you can
I
discard
will
that.
discard the junk room. Next available basement card. It's the stairs from the basement.
That is 1, 2, 3 for your movement so far. You can take that up to the ground floor. But do we need a let out for that on the ground floor or no? I believe we do.
Yeah.
So that won't be able to do anything.
Be a dead end. I'll use my last movement to go back to the dusty hallway before my turn ends. 3 dice,
It's in the
please.
dusty hallway.
I'm in the dusty hallway.
Okay.
I need 3 dice, please. One dark dice. 4, 3. Immediately move to an adjacent room at no movement cost.
Left
Very
or right?
nice. Take me towards you, Justin.
Okay.
Into the abandoned room.
Let's keep that one.
I will keep that card.
And you gain an omen. A book, a diary or lamp notes, ancient script of modern ravings. Gain 2 knowledge now. Lose 2 knowledge if you lose this book.
That's good. That's very good.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Guess what? You got. Who's your turn?
It is my turn.
Oh. Nothing for you.
I will use my 7 speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will stay there. Go ahead.
2.
And I will arrive just in time to die.
He can ask for an item before he dies. At the end of his turn. If you give him an item.
I don't think it was
Are
kind
you requesting an item?
I just rolled. That his turn is.
Yes, but he is not learning. He's not going to play the game.
Can you request an omen?
Yeah. It's still an item card. It's just a tiny item.
Okay. I will go help as I'm running into the room as Angel's character hands me a skull. I will still accept the 2, but I will take both of those off of my might.
Alright.
Because the skull allows me to take mental damage as physical damage instead. Thank you.
Okay.
You are most welcome.
And Michael?
Yes.
I got 4 moves, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom.
Running in. Do you request the item?
Nowhere near.
1.
Let's get off my side.
No, I'm holding on to this now.
I might need that back.
What? No, Susie.
Nope. Because with my movement speed of 1, 2, 3, 4, and I still had 2 moves left, I stopped my turn in the abandoned room
And
for survivors win.
Huh.
All survivors must.
You win when any hero ends his or her turn with all living heroes in the abandoned room.
Okay.
If you win, the door resists for a moment as you shove it open, as if the house were making one last weak effort to keep you. Then you're free, back in the same place you were before it all began. Your pity for the house's trapped spirits is tempered by your relief of not having joined them. So we are back in our dimension, safe and sound.
Except for the trader? Or?
Except for the trader.
Yeah, only the people who were in the abandoned room.
Teleport back. So we end this game in the Betrayal at the house on the hill.
To be fair, even if she didn't give me that and I died,
Oh, yeah.
it still would have been a victory.
Yeah.
Closing off the ground floor actually was a savior for us because that eliminated a lot of cards.
Yes, it was.
And the photograph
Well,
does help quite a bit.
ladies and gentlemen, on that note, we thank you for watching. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Angel. Thank you, Gotrick. Thank you, Chad. And again, thank you, the viewers,
Item.
for coming. We have now finished our adventure of Betrayal on the House at the Hill and the Widow's Walk. Please stay tuned for more. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you next time in the Forge for a From the Forge review.